Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm making simple rice and beef stew. My ingredients are carrot, garlic, onion and tomatoes and a bit of spices I'll show later. The first thing, I'm going to put my beef to boil and add a bit of ginger into it to ensure that it cooks soft and tender. Cover it up, then move to our peas. Add a bit of salt to ensure it doesn't change much of its color. Then we are going to cover it up and let it cook. Let's move to our rice. I'm cooking 2 cups of rice. The first thing that I'm going to do is to preheat the pot and ensure that it's a little bit hot before I add the rice. Add a bit of salt, then mix it with the rice. The essence of mixing rice, oil and salt is to enrich it with taste and also to ensure that it cooks well. It is not sticky. Then let's stir it a few minutes before we cover it up. And also remember, when you're in the kitchen, your presence has to be there before you move. Ensure that you don't forget there is some food cooking. Cover it up, let it simmer for a few minutes, come back, check. As you can see, it is well dried. Then we are going to add a bit of water. The ratio is 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of water. That is the amount of water I'm going to use. It also depends on the brand of rice I'm using. In my case, I'm using local pishori I bought from the market. Then that is it. You're going to cover it up and ensure it cooks properly. And as I have said, it depends on the brand. So our tomatoes, they are already cooked. The onions, let's add a bit of salt to ensure that it cooks evenly. Cover it up to ensure that it simmers very fast and we don't waste a lot of time cooking. The onions and the tomatoes are properly cooked. We are going to go in with a carrot, then our peas, and it is at this point we are also going to add our spices. And before that, let's add our beef. Our spices of the day are curry powder, beef masala and soy sauce. That is the dark soy sauce. This will help the food look delicious, enhance the taste and also make it more appealing to the eyes. So that is the dark soy sauce I'm using. I'm not so generous with it, so I'm not going to add a lot of it. Then we are going to go in with the beef masala, then the curry powder. That is the beef masala I have just added. Then let's go in with the curry powder. We are going to mix everything together, stir it up and cover it up to simmer for a few minutes. Then remember, we also have our rice boiling. We are going to check on it. If it has cooked well, to set it aside. Continue stirring until everything mixes together. Then you cover it up. As you can see, the food is looking appealing. So let's add a cup of water to ensure that by the end of the simmering, we'll still have some little stew. So look at it. How does it look? I know you are also enjoying. So let's cover it up. As you can see, our rice is well cooked. Let's set everything aside, allow the stew to continue simmering, and as the stew continues to simmer, I'm preparing my salad. I go in with the vinegar to ensure everything is very well cleaned and also ensure the safety of the food, because it's going to be eaten raw, and raw food has to be properly cleaned because of the germs. And also to ensure your health as a person. We don't want people rushing to the hospital because of bacteria they got because they didn't clean their food properly. So everything is well cleaned. I'm going to slice everything together thinly and you can see the results. That is my salad looking good. I am not a fan of mayonnaise, so later in my videos I will be using, and that is my stew. Look how good it looks. So in a few minutes we are going to serve and you're going to see the results and how everything looks like. You can see the peas didn't change much of the color. They also didn't break in small pieces, and that is the secret, adding a bit of salt. Look, everything looks yummy. Can you see that? So let's serve. And I don't have much secrets to share on food because I know there are cooks out there, but this is the standard of this woman. So I love to cook, and this is how I make my stew. So hope you've enjoyed cooking with me. You will subscribe and come back here, and also share with me what you would love to prepare, something that is not exaggerated, a daily meal of a family that is yummy, that is simple. Yeah, that is it. So hope you've enjoyed cooking with me, and you're welcome.